Jules and Julie Tournier, the twins of destiny, whilst on their way to China to find their fathers, board a cargo boat en route for the Orient. They abuse their special powers by causing the captain to cancel their stop-off in Greece. As a result of this interference, the boat is in danger of being boarded by a Greek warship. Realizing their mistake, the twins try desperately to undo the harm they have done, but too late. Because of them, the ship's captain seems certain to be taken into detention. Fortunately, Martin Garçon comes to the rescue, saving the brave captain. Meanwhile, Po Dang and the eunuchs, in hot pursuit of the twins, enlist in ignorance of their true identity 2 Chinese sailors who are none other than Kung Li and Ah Long, both of whom are wanted by the Empress Dowager of China.
Hello there, and welcome to Argostolian, Mr. Garçon.
Well, thank you very much, Captain.
You'll soon find out how beautiful this island is. It was my brother's home before he was lost at sea.
Oh, I'm truly sorry to hear about your brother.
We shouldn't dwell on anything sad this evening. You really ought to visit the island. After all, you'll be here until tomorrow.
Alfredo! Hey, Alfredo! Alfredo!
Ah, here is Helena, my brother's widow.
And what's so funny then, you two?
Nothing, really. Nothing at all.
She's really beautiful, Captain.
Yes, and that makes it even more of a terrible pity that the poor girl should have lost her husband so young.
I call it a waste.
I beg your pardon.
Nothing, Captain.
Now then, Mr. Garçon, allow me to thank you for helping me out earlier.
If you really want to thank me, then please introduce me to this charming young lady.
It'd be a pleasure.
Oh, Alfredo, I'm so glad to see you again.
And I see you're as beautiful as ever. I'd like to introduce some very good friends of mine. Jules and Julie Tournier. Professor Ledoux and Martin Garçon.
How do you do?
This is my sister-in-law, Helena.
I'm really very pleased to meet you.
I can assure you, madame, the pleasure is entirely ours.
Jules, come here a minute. Somehow I have the feeling that Martin likes her an awful lot.
I think most men would feel the same.
I'm glad to hear that. I was afraid he wouldn't be able to forget Paulette.
Helena, I've been dreaming about your home cooking, and I just can't wait to taste it again. She not only looks good, but she also makes wonderful moussaka.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
You shouldn't believe everything Alfredo says. Why don't you come and taste it for yourself?
I really would love to, but I have to take care of Jules and Julie.
Don't worry, the children can come too. They seem so well behaved. And this young man is so handsome. I don't think a good meal would do them any harm either. So you'll come?
That'd be lovely, Martin.
Well, I have to admit, it's ages since we last ate real home-cooked food.
Well, that's that, then. You're all coming to eat with us.
Mr. Garçon.
Huh?
Which one of you is Mr. Garçon?
That's me, Martin Garçon.
Message for you, Mr. Garçon. Must be delivered to you and only you.
Thank you. Would you excuse me, please? I really must have a word in private with Professor Ledoux.
Helena, this Martin Garson is just right for you, and I'm sure he finds you very attractive.
He's certainly handsome.
And brave, and quite rich, too. You could do much worse for yourself.
Yes, so could he.
Captain, I'm afraid we can't sail with you tomorrow because of a change of plan. I'm very sorry about that.
So does that mean we can't...
I'll tell you all about it later.
At any rate, I won't be able to join you this evening. I shall be going to the inn where I'm hoping to indulge in a nice long hot bath.
I'm so sorry you can't come, Professor, but surely you can, Mr. Garson, and the children?
Of course, I wouldn't miss it for anything. That was delicious.
You're a wonderful cook, Madame.
Well, thank you very much, Jules. It's nice of you to say so, but please call me Helena, or I might start to think you don't like me, all right, Jules?
Yes, Madame. I mean, Helena.
Excuse me while I clear away the dishes. It won't take me long.
I'll just give you a hand, Helena.
What? The fine captain of a merchant ship helping me with the housework?
I don't see you enough as it is. No point in wasting what little time we do have.
Now there's a man who knows how to sweet-talk a woman. I'll be right back. Here you are, children. This book is for you. You must have had enough of all this grown-up talk. It's about the Acropolis at Athens.
Oh.
She's nice, isn't she?
Oh, look at the Acropolis. I'd really love to go and see it one day.
Well, now, that day may be sooner than you think. That message I received was from Shao Kao. He says that we should continue our journey, but overland.
Go overland? Why?
He thinks the eunuchs may have picked up our trail by now and will catch us if we stay on the ship. That's why we have to change route.
All the way to China by land?
Afraid so. It'll be a tough journey, but there'll be freedom fighters along the way to help us. First of all, we'll take the ferry to the port of Petrai on the Greek mainland. Then from there, we'll go on by rail to Athens. Then by chartered fishing boat to Turkey. In Turkey, we'll be met by freedom fighters who'll take us to join a caravan.
You mean a real caravan in the desert?
Yes, then the Himalayas, also known as the roof of the world. We'll have to leave tomorrow. But I promise you both that we'll make enough time first to go and visit the Acropolis in Athens. I really don't imagine that the eunuchs will come looking for us there. What do you think? All right?
Mm-hmm.
Jules, you dance just like a Greek.
Thank you, Helena. You're wonderful.
What music are you going to play for us this time, Captain?
Something especially for Martin and Helena. Ah.
May I have the next dance, please?
It'll be a pleasure, Mr. Garson.
I must be off now, but please don't let that stop you dancing.
The captain said we could go out to play with some of the children, so we'll leave you two on your own.
Oh, I'm not sure that's wise. Well, maybe it'll be all right after all.
Don't worry about them. Everyone here knows each other. Go on, let them have some fun.
It'll be nice to play with other children for once.
Oh, all right then, but please do be careful.
Honestly, it's quite safe here.
I'll take your word for it. Go on.
Come on, children, I'll take you down to the beach. There are lots of other children playing down there, and some even sleep in the open all night. Oh, this is heaven.
Are you sure this foreigner's got plenty of money?
I saw his wallet when he checked in. He's an old man. Believe me, he won't be putting up much of a fight.
The door's locked. And it's lucky for us I've got a girlfriend who works here, isn't it? Yeah.
Terribly sorry, but it's occupied. I'll be out in 5 minutes.
Take your time in there, old man. We've only come here for your money.
I had a great night, and I think sleeping on the beach is really fun. Thanks a lot.
Yes, and I bet you Martin had a great time, too.
Jules!
Remember, it was your idea to leave him alone with Helena.
Are you Chinese?
Yes, hello, my name is Jules. And this is my sister, Julie.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. So you're the ones that those Chinese men have been looking for.
What Chinese men?
My father heard that some of the local men were offered a really big reward if they found a Chinese boy who was traveling with a blonde girl. And that as soon as you got off the boat when you first arrived here, a message was sent off to Sicily.
Oh, Jules, the eunuchs!
He said there's a whole lot of Chinese men sailing here from Messina today.
From Messina? Jews just think they could be here any
We
time.
have to warn Martin. Come on, let's go. Thanks for letting us know.
But you're going. I thought we could play.
I'm coming. Just a minute. Who can it be at this hour? Who is it? It's you.
Helena, we really have to speak to Martin.
Not now, children. It's much too early.
We've got to see him now.
It's very important, please.
Well, why not tell me what the problem is?
No, I told you, we have to speak to Martin.
I don't know what you want, but I'm sure it can wait.
No, we can't wait. Please, we have to tell him something now.
Listen to me, children. Martin was up very late last night telling me about his adventures, and he asked me to let him sleep late this morning.
Please, we've got to speak to him.
Don't you understand? Martin needs some sleep. And now please run along and play like good children, all right?
But
Come back a bit later.
What now? The eunuchs will be coming here soon, and we can't even tell Martin.
we'll have to go down to the inn and fetch Professor Leopold. I'm certain she'll let him in.
That's right, my darling. Sleep. Rest.
Will you let me out of here at once? I demand to speak to the consul.
There is no consul in Argostonian. Where do you think you are, Athens? Ah,
2 hooligans attacked me.
you've already been examined by the doctor. You should be grateful to us instead of yelling at us ever since you woke up.
You do have a point there. But do let me out. Please, I haven't done anything wrong at all.
Not till you've been up before the judge. There are laws here, you know, against vagabonds wandering the streets.
I'm not a vagabond.
You were found lying in the road without money or clothes. I say that makes you a vagabond.
For the last time, I was attacked and robbed, you idiots.
Oh, I see. So I'm an idiot, am I? Right. In that case, you can wait for the judge if he comes.
No, wait, don't go. I've got to speak to you.
Why should you want to speak to an idiot?
This just doesn't make any sense, does it?
Well, the man at the inn said he hasn't seen Professor Leopold since he arrived yesterday evening.
Why has he left his things in his room? Isn't that a bit suspicious?
I don't know. Wait, I bet he's going to meet Martin. We must have missed him.
But remember, Jules, what the innkeeper told
Never
us.
mind what the innkeeper said. The professor's not there. I'm sure he's on his way to Martin right now. In here.
What's happening? What's the matter, Jules? Tell me.
Shh, don't say a word. I think it's them.
I want every inn and cafe in this town thoroughly searched. If they've taken advantage of this stop to leave the ship, then it'll be easy to catch them.
But if they're still on the boat, what do we do then?
The ship won't leave for 3 hours yet, and if they are on it, it'll be easy to go aboard and capture them.
Easier said than done, unfortunately.
Nevertheless, that's what we're going to do. They won't escape us this time.
It's Podung himself. He's here on the island.
Open this door! We have to see Martin right now, madame.
Hey, what do you two think you're playing at?
We're not playing. We must see him straight away, like I told you.
He's still asleep.
But we've got to buy tickets for the ferry, and as quickly as we can.
Well, all right. Wait just a minute. I'll go and tell him.
We've got to get out of here, Julie, straight away.
But the eunuchs are waiting for us.
At the boat, maybe, but not at the ferry terminal for Patrai. And if we manage to get there, we may be able to sneak onto it. It wouldn't be the first time.
Well, I'm not going to lose him just because of 2 stubborn children. It doesn't even bear thinking about. I won't.
What's that?
I will get in and through the window if I have to. I can't stand people making a fool of me. I won't...
I'm terribly sorry, children, but Martin won't be going with you.
What?
He's staying here.
But that's impossible.
You're only a little boy, and there are things you don't understand.
I understand that Martin is our friend, and he'd never abandon us. I don't believe you.
But he hasn't abandoned you. He asked me to give you this, children.
But...
Jules, we've got to get away. Come on, hurry up.
Martin! Martin!
Shh! Don't act the fool. Now isn't the time for games. Don't you children both think it's hard enough already for Martin? He made up his mind last night. He's going to stay here with me.
I don't believe he'd do such a thing.
Now that's enough. Take this money or else you'll get nothing at all.
We do need that money, Jules. We have to take it if we're going to leave the island.
She's right. Listen to her and take it. Look, I'm sorry.
After all we've been through together, he does this to us.
We shouldn't hold it against him. We're the ones searching for our fathers. It's nothing to do with Martin.
Maybe, but to leave us like this with no explanation.
Jules, just listen to me. The eunuchs are still on our trail. We've got to get to that ferry at once. Now let's go. Hurry up.
He left us all alone.
He's found someone at last. You can't blame him for that. Come on now, let's go.
Smells good.
Greek coffee.
I hope it's good and strong. I think I need it.
Well, that's the only kind of coffee Greeks make, Martin.
I feel like I've slept for 100 years. The twins.
They're all right. You don't need to worry about them.
But they spent the night out of doors.
They found some friends and they all camped out overnight on the beach. Children do it all the time on Augustolian.
Do you mean to say they haven't come back yet this morning? That's most unusual. They should have. They knew we had to catch the ferry.
Do you have to catch the very first boat? Are you in such a hurry?
No, you don't understand me. They should have got back by now. Something must have happened to them. I shouldn't have left them alone. It's all my fault.
Martin, please wait a minute. Maybe I should have said they were here to see you this morning.
What do you mean they were here this morning? Where are they now?
Well, you see, I told them to go.
Just what do you mean by told them to go? Go where?
I said that you were sleeping and you needed the rest. That's all, Martin.
But did they tell you when they'd be coming back?
No, I don't think so. Perhaps they won't be coming back. You know what it's like with children. It's...
I know you're hiding something from me. Where are they? Where are Jules and Julie? Tell me.
They're not your children, so why do you have to run after them like this? Don't I count?
Helena, you couldn't understand what those children mean to me.
Why couldn't I? What do they mean to you then? Are you paid to protect them or what? What's it all about?
Just tell me where they've gone.
I sent them away. When they came here, they said they had to leave straight away. So I gave them some money and then they went off to catch the ferry for the mainland. That's all.
No, they wouldn't have left all on their own.
I suppose you want the truth. I said you didn't want to go with them. I did it because I didn't want you to leave. You don't understand. I don't want to lose you.
And you don't understand what you've just done.
Oh, Martin, don't leave me. Please, I beg you to forgive me. Wait there. They're only children. They're sure to come back soon. Oh, please, I can't stay here all on my own. Oh, why does it always end like this?
Jules and Julie are once again on the run. Will Martin manage to find them in spite of Helena? And in the meantime, what has become of Professor Ledoux? You can find out in the next episode of The Incredible Adventures of the Twins of Destiny.